Welcome back, and it's still TV3 New Day. I've been joined again by Jifa Bampo and also Mona Gucci, and Aisha will be joining us shortly as we continue the conversation. There's something that the South African High Commissioner said to counter what Mona said, even though she sort of agreed with you in a way. And welcome back, ladies. But she also said that instead of saying the downfall of a woman is another woman, it should rather be the rise of a woman should be another woman. So maybe it's time for us to also start changing that narrative. How do you think we can go about it, Mona?
Well, I think, like I always said, unity is strength. This is the adage we always, talk about. Unity is strength. If a fellow woman can look at you and have genuine love for you, things will fall into its place. Things will fall into its place. Now, there are times that, you see, and women are so good at pretending. We women, including myself, yes. If you are not good at pretending, your boyfriend might do something to hurt you, and then you just want to be a strong girl. I'm not going to cry in front of him. You are pretending. Then when you get home, you go and look for your pillow, and then you cry into your pillow. So women are good with pretending. Now, if Bella is on leave, and Aisha is supposed to take her place to host the show, now, once upon a time, in some other companies or some other media houses, Bella will return from her trip, and then Aisha has taken over the show completely. And Bella wouldn't get her show again.
But it won't be Aisha's fault, would it?
How would you know? How would you know?
But there are times when, you investigate and realize it is not the person who chose to take your place, but maybe it was just a management decision.
You will investigate, and then your fellow woman is right behind it. That is it. Let us not sugarcoat it. I know to every rule there's an exception. If fear be a men's womb, majority of we women are the cause of a fellow woman's downfall. We should just agree to that. And it's about time we change this whole thing. You should be able to fight. You see, let me use Moesha Budon as an example. I think when this whole social media thing became very rampant, everybody was rushing there and all that. Everyone was like, Moesha has done her body and all that. Oh no, this is bad. She's sleeping with big men. She's doing that.
Allegedly,
everybody was saying that Moesha. They were saying a whole lot of ill-cultured things about the girl. And now, few years later, the same people that were criticizing her, their bodies are bigger than Moesha. Do you get the whole picture? And this is a fellow woman. Oh, why she's going to do her body, what she wants to entice the men, she wants to seduce men, and she wants to sleep with big men and all that. And it wasn't the men that were saying this. The men, they were admiring it, they loved it. But the fellow woman, and it will surprise you that there was, I'm into the entertainment field, there was one blogger, like a ghost blogger on social media, who was always making Moesha cry. So I said to myself, I'll fish her out. Okay. So I also went to fish that blogger out. She was Moesha's classmate. Do you get it? So then I sent it to her. I said, Mo, do you know the girl? I found out she's the one. She started crying. She said, oh, I know her. We're in the same class together. Why would she do this to me? So that's a fellow woman bringing you down.
And someone even closer to you.
Closer to you. Do you get it? But if Moesha has gone to endow her body, maybe you don't know, there's a waist trainer company that wants to sign her on, and maybe they need her to look fit, they need her to look endowed or curvy. What's your business? And then few years later, you people realize that with her body, she's getting endorsement deals, or probably she's making money, and then you all going to do same. And these are women, they are friends of hers. Do you get it? So if we cannot lift each other up, then we don't need to talk to each other.
At all.
At all. So we know that there's some sort of animosity between us. When I see you, I'll be on guard, because I know maybe you are a predator, and then I have to also be on guard.
But how do we fix this? How do we fix this? And maybe Aisha can bring you in, because I don't know if you've faced it too, to some extent, where you've had women not only in your industry, because it doesn't only have to do with your work. Whether we like it or not, there have been concerns about
even
women
in the church.
Even in church.
I experienced mine in the church, so I got angry and I left the church.
Oh.
I was singing in the choir. And yes, I was singing in the choir.
I see.
And so that's one thing about me. I don't like negative energy. Me.
Were you singing alto or tenor, treble?
Bella,
or what do you call it, soprano?
I was leading the worship team.
Hey!
You know?
You were in the spirit.
Oh, when I'm in the spirit right now, God gets so busy.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Hallelujah. Give us something.
You know, and then, you know, these girls were like, oh, all the time they are making her lead the team. She's always leading us. She's always leading us. And then they started, you know, backbiting and things. And then they'll be like, oh, this particular song, Mona sings it better. So let's let Mona sing the song or something like that. Then they don't like it. But the men are all down. When you are singing, you see the men happy, jubilating, and you see my fellow women when they are responding to the thing. What's that song, crowd? Oh, behold, he comes riding out the cloud.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Hey, when you sing the thing for them to respond,
they will respond.
No, they will respond. But if you see the vim face, they will used to respond. You know, that's women for you. But you see the men at the back, you know, happy and then, you know, laughing and, you know, putting themselves in the thing. But because you are the one leading and she doesn't like it, she's not going to laugh.
She's not happy.
She's not happy.
Aisha, come in for me. Tell me, have you also experienced that?
But maybe with friends in the past, and well, if you're at a workplace with a lot of women, some of these things come up a lot. Mona mentioned someone going on leave, someone taking over, right? And how you said it might not necessarily be the person's fault. We as women already have that at the back of our minds that she has something to do with it. She probably went to take the job herself. And I think we should be giving each other a chance. We are celebrating International Women's Day today because the women before us didn't get the opportunities, right? We are asking that we be giving the opportunities to take up leadership roles, positions, to be at the top. Now, if we're asking for that, that means that there'll be a lot of women up there. There'll be a lot of us coming in contact with each other. That we have to learn to accommodate each other. There'll always be someone smarter, more beautiful, dresses more beautiful than you do. You just have to give the person a chance. You know, let them, if you feel there's something wrong, a woman has done something wrong to you, give her an opportunity to explain why that happened.
But that's the thing, we don't.
That's the thing.
We harbor all the emotions.
Exactly.
And then we're prejudiced against whoever it is.
They won't even give you a chance. Exactly.
Care,
You know, and what happens is that because I have this particular view about Bella, I've told my work friends that Bella is this way, so look out for her. My work friends are looking out for Bella, giving her some eye. They've not given her a chance. They've not even talked to her before. They don't know what she's capable of. You know, so we need to learn to accommodate each other. That's what I think.
But wouldn't you rather have friends who fight your battle for you? Sometimes women say that I'd rather have a friend who would fight everybody else because those people are fighting me. That shows that you're a true friend.
Yes, exactly.
What I'm saying is that Bella has joined the company, right? And Bella is probably taking more roles. She's in front of everything. And so because of that, there's a bit of, you know, tension here and there. That doesn't mean that the whole company should hate Bella. She's not putting herself there by herself. You said it yourself. It's probably a management decision. She can't take that decision by herself. She's just showing what she's capable of. If they think that she can do it, they put her
why
there.
Not? Let's speak to Fatih. She's been on the line for a while. Hello, Fatih. Good morning. Fatih, can you hear me? Good morning. Hello.
Hello, Bella. How are you?
Hi, Fatih. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you, and same to you, beautiful Bella. You're always looking good.
Thank you very much. Which of my special
Hello,
guests today do you want to
how are
talk
you?
to? Okay, Aisha.
Hi, Fatih. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm well, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, you are doing great.
Thank you
doing
so
too
much.
Good. I have a nephew who always look up to Aisha.
Oh, thank you.
But the daddy would never allow her to be there. She's very pretty, very intelligent, and she's always finding a way to get there. But the daddy is not giving her a chance.
She wants to pursue journalism, and her father is against it.
Yeah, even myself, I was criticized a lot, everything I do. Bella, I'm even looking forward to meet you one day because of the BU, because it's not easy. We are being criticized. We are always indoors. You cannot do anything. It's hard. Anytime I put something on my social media, I have to be insulted. I have to be say so many things. And it's not easy. Let us explore. Let me to do what I want. Some of us have been through a lot before we are getting to where we are today. But still, they are pressing us. It's not easy. So please,
all right.
please.
Totally understand.
It's not easy. It's not easy. All of you are looking beautiful. All of you.
Thank you so much, Fati.
Thank you. And today we're allowing only women to call. So please, gentlemen, if you have crushes on these women, I'm sorry you cannot call today. We're only allowing women to call. But I think that's very profound, what she said.
Exactly. Especially, again, in Zongo communities where, you know, I'm always talking about how I went to speak to some girls at the Makaranta, and they were asked, do you have any questions? And everybody's like, I'm always talking about how timid some of these girls are because probably their parents feel like it's a bad field. They've heard stories about how presenters do this, do that. And also for women, we've seen how once someone's issue comes up, there are probably a woman in the media. Everybody starts talking about the men they've been with, the things they've done in the past. You don't see that for the men, you know. And so I think that also just makes it difficult for parents to allow their children to venture into maybe journalism. I just think that, again, it boils down to trust. You should give your kids that kind of trust and allow them to just experience some of these things themselves.
La Vesta, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
All right. So speak to my ladies, please.
You're looking very beautiful.
Thank you.
I really admire you a lot.
Thank you very much.
I want to talk to Aisha.
Go ahead, please.
Hi.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Lovesta.
Oh, I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lovesta.
I actually watch your news every evening.
Thank you, Lovesta. Thank you for watching. Are you in school? Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a student. I just completed last year.
Okay, Lovesta. So, happy International Women's Day to you.
Thank
I hope
you.
you've been listening to us from the beginning.
Yes.
And you've picked up a few things here and there.
Yeah.
So spread the word, okay? Tell your girlfriends, don't be hard on that girl in school, we beg.
Okay.
Thank you, Lovesta, for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Jifa, to you now, because I'm sure you've also had your fair share of women against women in your career outside media.
Yeah, quite a bit, quite a bit. I don't like to talk about it much, but what I would say is that because of those experiences, I've also tried that when I have younger women with me, if I see a potential in someone, I invest some time in them or encourage them. It's also another reason why when sometimes people ask me to do things for them, I do. And I say this because we have a lot of women leaders, but a lot of the time, it's two things. They tell you their doors are open, but a lot of the time it's not so open.
Please hold on. We have a caller. I'll let you carry on. I like how Aisha is laughing about this. Hi, Hajia. You're calling from Tamale.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to TV3 Day.
Hi, Hajia.
I love you.
Oh, thank you, Hajia. Thank you so much.
Please take my number if you finish. Give me your number.
Yes, please, Hajia. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Hajia, you don't want anyone else's number to call you. Thank you for calling, by the way. And if you want to say anything to them, I mean, you're at liberty to speak to Mona, to Jifa, and to Aisha. Tell them what you feel, about them, their work, and, just inspire them just a little bit. How you also intend to break the bias. We'd like to hear from you. But only women on the show, by the way. So women tell you their doors are open when actually, in fact, they have locked it and thrown the key into the sea.
Access can be quite difficult. But I must say that for a lot of the women who are calling and addressing Aisha, there's nothing wrong with it because, representation matters.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time when communities aren't represented, then they don't know what opportunities are there for them. So it's nice that many people from the Zongo community call and address her as well, partly because representation matters. And it gives them another leg to see these are the other things that one can do. But yes, I think you talked about breaking the narrative about a woman being the downfall of another woman.
Yeah.
To some, I don't disagree with Mona to some extent, but the challenge is we don't want to keep perpetuating the narrative.
Yeah.
I always say that for some of the great help that I got throughout my long career, they've come from men. Yes.
And not women?
Not directly. I've learned certain things from a lot of the women. But in terms of opportunity or opening doors, it has been men. So I'll give an example. When I got admission to university, in the first year I was in GBC.
Sorry, just hold on, please. I hear Tracy has been on the line. Sorry to
let's
cut you.
take it.
Hello, Tracy. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Who do you want to speak to?
I really enjoyed your show this morning.
Thank you.
Okay, I would like to talk to Aisha and Mona.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I like Mona a lot. I started watching her show from Kantanka, and I followed her to TV3. I think she's doing a great job. I like her personality, and in fact, being a woman in the media is not easy. I'm not big, but working with your fellow women in wherever you are is very, very difficult. You end up being betrayed by the most people you think you love and then you appreciate. But so far as we are women, we need to be strong. As of now, I'm home. I quit my job because of my fellow women. But by things I had to come home. But kudos to all of you in the studio, Jifa, Mona, and Aisha, and then you, Bella, as well. You are doing a great job. God bless you and continue.
Amen. Thank you so much for calling and for those kind words. Thank you. Jifa.
Yeah, so I was saying that when it came to a time I wanted to go to school and I applied for study leave without pay, it was a man who approved it. You know, coincidentally, one of our board members, Yaobefi Painting, who happened to be a director of radio at GBC at the time. And I don't want to say that it's because the women didn't want to help, but a lot of the time the men are in the decision-making positions. So if they also don't deem you worthy, they will not give you those opportunities. So I tend to see things on a different level. I think women provide a certain mentoring and guidance. If they happen to be in a leadership position, you want to hope that they will give you opportunity. But what I've come to realize is they will not give it to you just because you're another woman. However, men, on the other hand, they want to encourage women, especially some of the very good men in positions. Sometimes they see that there's no woman here. So they go deliberately also looking for some of those women. I think the challenge many of us women face is we are afraid to step up. We are afraid to be seen. And even those who eventually do, sometimes it's almost as if they want to be the only ones who are there. And so they keep telling you, oh, you know, your time will come, that kind of thing. So it's a delicate balance. But most of the people who make the decisions, unfortunately, are men. And so it almost seems as if for many women who make progress, it is men who have facilitated their progress. What I think we need to do a lot of the time as women is to encourage the younger women to, you know, reach higher as well. So whether it's a man or a woman, they should just build good relations with both sides so that whoever is in that position will give them the opportunity.
All right, Francine has joined us on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Bella.
Welcome, Francine. If you can just reduce the volume on your TV set so you can hear us directly and not have to wait for the delayed feedback. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
All right. Talk to us.
Okay, I want to talk to Mona. Hello, Mona.
Hi, Francine.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good.
Great.
Please, I would like to tell you that we love you and we love watching your show.
Oh, I love you more.
Going. Okay. We love you all, TV3. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Francine. So we don't have much time, but let's just get into the final part of the conversation. It's International Women's Day today. And again, we're not supposed to feed into that negative narrative. We're supposed to break the bias and help other women to also scale up. If you have to give any message to women out there, what would be your message?
Well, I would just really want to let them know that they should be there for each other. It shouldn't be someone you know. Now social media is everywhere. Everyone is on social media. It will shock you. A child as young as 13 is even on social media, and you might not know. I will give this brief example. There was this guy on Facebook who came to post something that he was depressed and that he wants to end his life. And then I was reading through the comments, and a lot of women were saying, oh, don't do it. God will sort you out. Give everything to God. That is women. Naturally, we have that kind of, empathy in us. Do you understand? Yeah. Then there's one man or one boy who said, you can go and kill yourself. No, let me quote him. If you're tired of this life, go and kill yourself. And I think the next day we heard the boy was dead. He committed suicide. I did that story on my show. Words are powerful. Even the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Yeah.
So when someone is angry and the person says something, just know that the person means it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So words are powerful. Let us use our tongue to encourage each other. No matter how down a fellow woman is, even if there is no hope, some few words from you, some few words of exhortation from you can make a difference.
Yeah.
I remember some years ago, I was in Ghana for a short holiday, and then I took my son to the hospital. So when we're coming back, his dad was driving, and we saw a woman right inside Tesano. She was sitting there crying. So we reversed the car, and then we asked her, what is your problem? And then she couldn't talk. And I just told her, I don't know what your problem is, but all I know is that God can do everything. There is nothing God cannot do. So count on him, and then whatever is going on in your life, I trust that Jesus will sort you out. So I think about a year later, I was having a party for my son, and then she came. She was like, oh, madam, do you remember me? I said, no, I don't know you. I was the lady you met. She reminded me, actually. And she was like, you see, that day, I had incredible. But because I said something to her that God would sort her out, those words actually encouraged her. So she couldn't commit suicide like she wanted to do. Because apparently her husband has left her to go and take another woman. Do you understand? Women go through a lot. I'm not trying to say the men don't go through, but today is Women's Day. That's why I am talking.
Yeah.
So let us encourage each other. Let us speak words of exhortation, because you can see us smiling sometimes on TV, but we have so many things going on in our lives. But when you phone in and you even give us some few words of exhortation, it goes a long way to soothe our pains. But they don't know. That's some of the challenges we public figures we face out there. You go out there even to buy kenke, and a lot of people want to talk to you. They don't know at that moment I am hungry, that I want to eat, but I have to laugh with everybody. Do you understand? So let us learn to exhort each other. Let us learn to love each other. Don't inherit another woman's enemy. We are fond of doing that. And because today is new day, on my show is entertainment, so then I'll start mentioning names of people doing that.
Thank God.
But this is new day. This is new day. So I just want to make it short and very simple. The moment there is love, Aisha mentioned trust. Out of trust, love develops. So when you feel your friend has done something wrong and you give the person the chance to explain herself, that is when you will sit down and go like, okay, this isn't really anything. Let bygones be bygones. That is the only way we can unite. And the thing too is we are very powerful. We are very powerful. Let all the women in Ghana, let us all go on demonstration and tell Nana Akufo-Addo that if he doesn't come on the streets today, we are all dying. Akufo-Addo will come, but if the men go, he won't mind them.
Oh, are you sure?
He won't mind them. Ask Akufo-Addo himself.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because women, because the moment even they see a woman cry, when a man sees a woman sharing tears, he breaks down. Do you understand?
Every man.
Not every man.
Not every man.
Aisha, you want to bring
We'll leave it
experience?
there. Let's
Aisha
leave
wants
it
to bring
there.
experience in this. So
Let's leave it there,
I think the long and short of the whole thing is let us learn to love each other.
Okay.
We shouldn't say stuff with our mouth and that we don't show we don't show it. We'll sit here and say, love each other, love this, then low-key, you're hating people and doing
Absolutely.
that. Let us show it for the world to know.
Okay.
You cannot light your candle and put it under your bed.
Table.
Put it there and let us all see it. Let your light shine so bright.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Jifa.
Well, my message on this International Women's Day to all women, young and mature, is that everyone has a great talent. We all have a purpose in this life. And being educated doesn't mean that you must go to school and have a PhD. It's about your contribution to the society. So if you are a hairdresser and you do your work very well, there's no one who can beat you at it.
Yeah.
If you're a designer or seamstress, well, in my mother's time, they were called dressmakers.
Yeah.
So the point is, everyone has a talent, everyone has their contribution to the society. I want to encourage all of us to continue to do that. And while at it, let's also thank the various women who have gone before us, who have charted a path that allows us to be here.
Absolutely.
There was a time that women were not allowed to vote. There was a time that women were not allowed outside the house. There was a time that women were not allowed to work in, formal environments. Women were not allowed to go to school.
Yeah.
A lot of that has changed because some people fought for it. I know a lot of the time feminism is seen as a bad word, but the truth is feminism is just a movement for social justice. And once a woman or anybody is in a situation that does not give them social justice, then we are all feminists. And so for me, those are the people who have charted a path. We must continue to remember them and continue to strive for better.
Absolutely.
Breaking
Aisha.
the bias.
Breaking the bias, Aisha.
Well, as I've said before, we need to learn to accommodate each other as women. We are celebrating International Women's Day every year. We want to see some progress. The young ones are looking up to us. And also to them, it's not all that glitters that's gold. I mean, you see Bella looking nice sitting here. It took a lot of hard work. And so for you to be where she is, you need to go through the ranks. There's no free lunch. You have to put in the hard work. And then we just generally need to support each other collectively as well. It has to be intentional. But then also we want to celebrate a woman that all of us look up to. She has done amazingly well for us. The young ones especially look up to her. Again, she has put in the work. Let's take a look at this.
Adade, popularly known as Bella Mundi, is a Ghanaian media personality, women's advocate and voice artist. Bella is an alumna of St. Teresa School, Achimota School and the University of Ghana, where she studied linguistics and psychology for her first degree. She began her media career after becoming the second runner-up at Miss Malaika Beauty Pageant in 2010. The renowned media personality has chalked uncountable successes in the media space and has hosted numerous reality shows and corporate events, which include The Day Show, COVID-19 360, The Late Afternoon Show, Miss Malaika, MTN Hitmaker, Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, among many others.
I've always been a very persistent person, and so where people were seeing pressure, I was seeing opportunity.
Okay.
And so even if people were complaining, I mean, I'm human, of course, there were days I complained as well. But every time I went back, I just regroup and figure out a way to overcome the challenge and become better. Because for me,
she's currently a host on TV3's award-winning morning show, New Day and The Day Show. Bella Mundi is known for her advocacy for girls and women's rights, and that led to the establishment of the Bella Mundi Foundation and the BU by Bella Mundi project, a mentorship and career guidance campaign aimed at providing life and career guidance for female tertiary students across the country. She was recognized as the best female event MC at the Ghana Event Awards and favorite TV presenter at the People's Choice Celebrity Awards in 2017, TV Female Entertainment Show Host of the Year at the RTP Awards in 2018, Media Personality of the Year at the 2018 Glitz Style Awards. Most Influential Media Personality in 2020's Advanced Media Awards and Ghana Women of the Year for 2020 Young Star Awards. She is also an ambassador for technical and vocational education and training, TVET, aimed at changing negative perceptions about TVET in Ghana and make it more attractive to the youth. On International Women's Day, we celebrate a colossus and a key player in the media space, Bella Mundi.
Oh, yay! I was expecting Auntie B to show up. I wasn't expecting this, but thank you guys, thank you so much.
I think Bella, you deserve everything.
Thank you.
And I think that was a very good voiceover from Portia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are an amazing person, and I've been admiring you from far. Not today, from the other TV station. I've always admired you.
Yeah, she said that.
That's for you,
Thank you so much, and I admire all of you
Congratulations.
as well.
Congratulations
Well done.
too.
Thank you, and thank you for also inspiring me one way or the other. You all do not know it, but I learn a few things from everybody, and I'm grateful even for you to want to sit down and speak with me on a show like this.
Thank you for
Keep
having
doing
us.
your thing.
Thank you for having us.
And I don't want to forget this. You know, the other time you mentioned something about application. You said now you're single, so you are accepting applications.
Oh, Mona.
Mona. I will be bringing you on my show soon, so I want to clear it before I set my questions.
What do you want to
How
clear?
many applicants do we have so far?
Oh, plenty. I get love letters on Facebook all the time.
You have to employ me.
I should.
I have to read through and then sort the people
I know,
out.
right? Ladies, thank you so much for speaking to me.
You're
And so I
welcome.
have Aisha Yakubu, and you find her on News 360 every weekday, 7 p.m. And also Jifa Bampo is the host of Key Points every Saturday from 7 to 10.
And then I host
also-
a show on TV on 3FM.
First Take.
First Take.
That's every weekday at 2 p.m. I listen to you, Jifa, so I know that too. And also Mona Gucci, Bibridge Joe. Every Saturday,
Every Saturday, 7 p.m. and then Thursdays, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
On
So
Omnia.
please watch them and encourage them. And we also hope to encourage you with what we do here on TV3 and on Unia TV as well. Thank you so much, and happy International Women's Day to all of you.